Welcome back to Kathy Rain 2, Day 3. Quick recap of what's happened so far. We visited all the crime scenes and didn't get too many clues, but we did find a fingerprint at Deborah's cabin, which we have turned in for analysis. No idea who that belongs to yet. We have information that a new street drug called Pyre has been in each of the victims' body. Powerful hallucinogenic, which may have been how they set up some of the murders. And finally, the very first victim was an employee at our mother's pharmaceutical company, Engstrom's, which is where we're going to be going today. It sounds as though Kathy does not have a good relationship with her mother, so going to be some tensions there for sure. Otherwise, let's get right back to it.
Hey, Josh here. So, that print you asked me to run, apparently it belongs to an old lady called Tabitha Caldwell, 73 years old. Turns out that we grabbed her prints in the 60s for violating some obscure state law about endangered plants. Apparently she owns a small flower shop now, Tabby's Garden. The address is 11 Pine Road. Hope this helps. Gotta go.
Very interesting. I should definitely check out that shop today. When there's new meth.
A couple of things about that.
Another one of these.
1 second.
The Queen King of Two Suits longs for human connection and non-conformity, yet is caught in a painful loop of self-destruction. T. What is this cryptic nonsense? Somebody is messing with me.
That one I got pretty easily. Anyways, Tabitha Caldwell is probably not the murderer, being an old lady at this point. But the plants that she grows may be the source for the hallucinogenics. And also, given that her fingerprint was at the crime scene, she may be the one making the mirrors, so she might have some intimate details about the killer. That note itself that we just picked up is obviously relating to Hannah Verdew, who is a transsexual. And what was it? Something about like
The Queen King of Two Suits longs for human
painful loop of
connection and
self-destruction, probably
non-conformity,
uses drugs herself.
yet is caught in a painful loop of self-destruction. T. What is this
May-
cryptic?
May have a more direct link to the Pyre dealers. So, very good clues for today. Let's go ahead and get started. I did want to do one more thing before we go. I want to call Elliot while she's at work and see if she can get my drawer open. Apparently she has a trick for it. Eileen, sorry.
Eileen Summers.
Hey, Kathy here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you know that stupid drawer in my office? How do you open it?
Oh, just hold it up to the left, tilt the cabinet slightly towards you, give it a good shake, and then pull out the drawer quickly. Easy peasy.
All right, then I'll give it a try. Thanks, E.
I'm a genius.
All right, that's all.
Okie dokie.
Found a pair of scissors and a couple of markers in there. Always liked the look of those. I hear maintenance is a bitch, though. Wouldn't be a proper flower shop without some handmade floral arrangements for sale. Holy shit. Those look dusty and smudged compared to the obsidian ones. Guess the latter are more popular. I was gonna tell a joke about those, but I'm afraid it wouldn't hold water. Cute. Reminds me a bit of those Japanese cherry trees. Is that actual wallpaper in a frame? Sure looks like it. Decorative bottles. Indian style, I think? A landline in a shop. No surprises there. Just a cheap generic poster print featuring some sailboats. Nah, my brown thumb is chronic. You can never go wrong with cacti, but this gal's broke. Ceramic pots in different shapes and sizes. Seems to be a cash-only business. Various seeds for decorative and edible plants. Nice tree, but no match for Mildred. That little menace could claw down a Douglas fir if she put her mind to it. A varied bunch of potted plants. Nothing stands out to me. Love me some of that in a tequila mojito. Not that I need a reminder. The mere thought makes my head pound. Not a bad herb for cooking. I know Eileen uses it in her chicken stew. Friggin' delicious. I wish that made a difference for me, but nope, still broke. Various hanging plants. Mostly for the outdoors, I think. Hi there.
Hello, and what? Wait, you look familiar. Have we met?
No. I'd remember that.
Oh, never mind then. What can I do for you, youngin'?
A little bit worried, possibly foreshadowing, but the fact that she thought she recognized us, maybe somebody gave her a photo of us to look out for us and be suspicious or on guard or call them later. Maybe nothing, maybe something. Who knows? We'll see.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Child, don't you try and rile up this mama with all that nasty business. I'm too old to stay up to date with this latest newspaper boogeyman.
Boogeyman, huh? You think the Soothsayer murders are blown out of proportion?
Well, child, how many stiffs we talking about?
5, I think. So far.
Nothing but a bad weekend in the projects. When our boys drop like flies, you can bet those hysterical ink slingers ain't nowhere to be found.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
Young'un, I'm a florist. I know nothing about those poor people.
I see that you have scrying mirrors for sale.
Ah, yes. Those are always popular. High quality, exquisite design, made from genuine, locally mined obsidian.
Ah, cool. You sell a lot of these then?
Well, this ain't a big business. Maybe a dozen a month or so. Things have picked up lately, too. Not sure why.
The Soothsayer uses scrying mirrors, doesn't he? That might be why?
Oh, really? I suppose that would explain things.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not. My people, we're Lutheran.
Have you been to the Azure Sky Motel?
No. I haven't heard of that place.
Have you heard of a street drug called pyre?
Lord have mercy. Why you asking an old black lady about drugs? I look like a banger?
Oh, of course not.
Well, then you better change the subject.
Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
No, I don't know nobody by that name.
Are you familiar with the Club of Hearts?
No, I haven't heard of a place like that.
I don't want to ask her about that. You're Tabby, right?
I am. Tabitha Caldwell, but everybody calls me Tabby. Flower Tabby.
I see. Have you had this place long?
40-something years. Why? You looking to enter the business?
Oh, God, no. I kill everything I touch. That would be an abject disaster.
No such thing as hopeless. And you better believe my precious nephews tried to prove me wrong.
Ugh, no, I wish I could pay for this, but I'm not joking about being broke.
Are we gonna steal the mirror? How much are these things?
I don't want to show that to her. I don't want to. I guess I could confront her about the Tabitha doesn't know what I'm up to yet. I should use that.
Oh dear, what is this? Painted glass on a plastic frame?
Yeah, I got this for free, actually.
Well, I ain't surprised. If you're looking for some actual craftsmanship, you're at the right place.
I don't want to show that to her. I don't want to show that to her. I don't want to show that. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want. I don't want to.
I hate to say it, but I think I have to leave the fake mirror in place of the real one. I feel bad, but we are on a pretty serious case.
I don't want to ask her about that. I've always liked the look of these little trees, but they take a lot of work, don't they?
Oh, I declare. I would only recommend such a hobby for someone who is both meticulous and diligent.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with cacti. I see that you have scrying mirrors for sale.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
the Soothsayer.
oh,
I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. I don't want. 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 Think.
there are a couple of chapters for 8-year-olds if that helps.
Huh. That's probably still too advanced for me. Think these could help someone who's utterly useless with plants?
There are a couple,
Huh. These cacti are cute.
aren't they? 3 for 2 right now, only $9.99.
Tempting. I'll think about it. I don't want to ask. I don't want to. Is this place cash only?
Yes, call me old-fashioned, but it's worked fine for 40 years, and I ain't about to change now.
I don't want to ask. What's in the back?
Weird question. That's none of your concern.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to. I don't. I don't want. I don't want. Thanks.
You do that.
I knew it. Why do we even need a real... If it wasn't for the fact that the game set up in the early, prologue that there was supernatural in this world, it wouldn't have made a difference whether we had a fake mirror or a real one. Now that we have a real one, we might actually be able to do some scrying, so I get it. I'm not happy about it, but I get it.
I don't have any business.
And now we can never go back.
God, this place makes me want to vomit. Okay, get a grip, Kathy. You can do this. Focus on the task at hand. Rose Taylor used to work here. Get out of here, poster. I don't need more encouragement to run for the exit. Yeah, some creep is always watching in this place. We care. Yeah, right. You care about our wallets, maybe. It's locked. Besides, I have no business back there. No need to pass the time. It's visitation hours right now. Hey, Oscar.
Oh, wow, amiga. It's been a while, huh? I like the new hair. It pops.
Thanks, bud. They've got you on desk duty, huh?
Yeah, just recently. I don't mind. Got me addicted to crosswords, though.
Huh. I guess there are worse vices to succumb to. So, how is she?
Better. New meds, and she's moved down a security level, so, progress.
All right, that's good news, I suppose.
You want to see her? I can buzz you in.
Maybe in a minute. I actually wanted to speak to you.
Sure. Happy to chat.
Well, that's, I wasn't expecting that. I never played the first game, so I didn't know the whole backstory between Kathy and her mom. I assumed that Kathy's mom was like the owner of Ingstrom and they were a pharmaceutical company. It turns out that Kathy's mom is perhaps in a psychiatric ward, and that Ingstrom is the psychiatric ward where she is interred. She apparently was quite dangerous for a while, but is getting better. And why would... Rose was the nurse who worked here. I don't know why she would be targeted just yet, though. And well, Pyre must have been a thing back then. And I say back then, but that's 5 months ago. Or, honestly, back in February. Could they have been testing the drug here? That'd be kind of fucked up. We'll have to see.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
The killer? Man, nothing. I don't care for all that morbid stuff.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
Ryder, wasn't she? Murdered by that killer?
Yeah, that's her.
Well, that's all I know. Haven't read any of her stuff.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth Soothsayer victim?
I don't know anything about those killings, chica.
Are you familiar with scrying mirrors?
Nah, I'm Catholic. That's Diablo shit, amiga. I'd be disowned by my family if I touch any of that.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I've heard of that name, yeah, but me and my family go to a different church.
So I hear that a certain Rose Taylor, the woman who was killed by the Soothsayer, used to work here. That right?
Yeah, that's public record. She was employed here a few years back.
All right. Did you know her? Why'd she leave?
Look, I can't go there. Company lawyers ain't messing around. They rip me apart if I leak something like that.
Come on, Oscar, how would they know?
Don't go too far, chica. I like you, but I like this job more.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
Have you heard of Pyre?
Nope. That a band or something?
Not quite. It's a street drug.
Oh, that ain't my thing. A little Mary Jane on special occasions, maybe, but I don't touch the heavy stuff.
Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
No, I don't know her.
Have you been to the Club of Hearts?
I haven't. Should I?
Maybe if you had a hidden affection for poetry?
Can't say I'm inclined that way.
I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask. I see that the Suits decided to add a slogan.
Sure did. I didn't see a need for it personally, but I guess those marketing people need to make a living too.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk. You're a big water drinker, huh?
Ever get a kidney stone? I have twice. Never again. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy.
You should really do something about that magazine selection.
Preaching to the choir. Don't think I haven't tried.
Can you buzz me in?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
326 days, Catherine.
I know. It's been a while, Mom.
326 days and 22 hours, to be exact.
I heard you. It's not like you make it easy to come here.
Oh, you're the victim, are you? Boo-hoo, my mom won't treat me like a princess when I bother to show up.
I'm not doing this again. Can we have a normal conversation? Act like we're family for once?
Fine. No reason to squabble. I see that you changed your hair. Again.
Sure did. I'm guessing you absolutely adore it, right?
I'm old-fashioned, honey. I adore what you hide under those clown colors. The gorgeous jet black that your father gave you.
You know my only rule, Mom. Don't mention him. Please.
Of course, how dare I. Did you bring my royals then?
No, Mom. They stopped selling those. Other Rockports are around, but not the purple ones. They're out of circulation.
Lies and excuses. You can't even be bothered to get your own mother some goddamn smokes, can you?
Maybe next time, okay? I'm told that you're doing better. Is that right?
I guess. Earned myself some small freedoms. I've been handling my temper well. And these new pills, they keep me grounded.
That's great, Mom. You'll be out of here one day.
One day. One day. One day.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Can I ask you about some other things?
Huh? Sure. Go ahead, honey.
Hey, Mom, what do you think about scrying mirrors?
Are you familiar with scrying mirrors?
Why? I've raised you better than to bother with superstitious nonsense like that.
Have you been following the news about the Soothsayer killings?
Not in detail. We've got enough misery in here to worry about.
You've read Deborah Sinclair, right, Mom?
I guess. 1 or 2 books. Been years now, though.
Did you hear that she was one of the Soothsayer victims?
Oh, really now? I guess this killer doesn't discriminate.
Do you know anything about Jane Doe? The young woman that the Soothsayer burned alive?
Burned alive? Jesus! I have enough morbid things on my mind. Poor girl.
Do you know anything about Benedict Townsend? He was one of the Soothsayer victims.
No, I know nothing about him.
Have you heard of the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Why? Have you had a religious epiphany? Is it that aggravating Christian girl putting delusions in your head?
Her name is Eileen, Mom, and she's not like that. Just forget it. What do you know about Eric Holloway, the second Soothsayer victim?
Look, you better ask somebody else about these murders. I don't know jack squat.
So, I hear that a woman by the name of Rose Taylor used to work here.
You heard right. Quite a piece of work, that lady. A shame she got herself sliced up, though.
Quite a piece of work, was she? How so?
Oh my, I recognize that tone of voice. How we come across the real reason you're here,
Yeah, Mom, you're right. You caught me. Are you gonna help me or not?
That depends. Are you gonna be a good girl and get me my fucking royals?
Jesus, Mom, relax. I told you they're discontinued. I can't give you cigarettes that don't exist.
Doubling down on that horse shit, are you? I've had enough of this. You know my price. Get me my smokes. Then we'll talk about Rose.
And I have the fucking red and blue markers in my inventory. God, I love you, Mom. Never change.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
No, I don't.
Have you heard of Pyre?
I don't even know what that is.
Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
No, I don't know that name.
Are you familiar with the Club of Hearts?
Is that supposed to be a joke?
I don't want to ask. I don't want to. I don't want to show. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want. I don't want. I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want. I don't. I don't want to show that.
I'm surprised you've kept that thing, given your feelings.
Me too. I guess I realized that it's just an object. It's mine now, and I've grown fond of it. It's made some pretty impressive fires, you know?
Better keep your voice down, or the quacks in here might think they've landed a fresh pyromaniac. Ever use that thing on somebody?
Too many times to count. They all had it coming, though. I'm gonna go now, Mom, but I'll be back soon, okay?
If you say so, honey.
Can you buzz me?
Sure.
Thanks.
I didn't actually want to go back just yet. I just wanted to see what clicking on the door did. Apparently that's how you get in.
Nice. I'm gonna go.
If you...
Surprise, surprise, all out of Rockport Royal. Not a shocker. They've been out of circulation for a while now. I'll take a pack of Rockport White, though. Maybe I can get it close enough to fool Mom? Oh, and come to think of it, didn't I see an ad for Rockport Royal in one of the papers? Maybe that can help. Ah, there's that ad. The description might be useful.
Alright, so I need lavender, peppermint, and cinnamon, in addition to coloring the box correctly. Wonderful. Luckily, I know where lavender is, I know where peppermint is. Cinnamon, hopefully I have it on my own shelf.
I think I've got the shape of the coloring close enough, but the hue isn't quite right. Should be close enough. Let's just hope Mom isn't wearing her reading glasses when I get back.
I'm astonished that there are no cops here. After the ranger saw the broken seal and saw nothing there,
Oh yeah,
and
that's
he just
right.
walked away.
Rockport Royals contain lavender. I'll take some and see what I can do with it.
And the dude seemed like such a tight ass. Like, I'm surprised that he just like let that go. Didn't report it. Nothing. Let's see. The mint was at Tabby's. And then I have a spice rack at my house that hopefully has cinnamon on it. Just gonna steal a leaf here. Don't mind me, Tabby. Please don't look.
I'm sure a few little leaves won't be missed.
Funny enough, that's actually the whole point of the plant, is that the leaves are, you know, what you eat. So, I don't know. Like, I'm sure they're not going to be missed, but that's, like, the point.
This cinnamon might come in handy. Got it. Not a bad idea. The flavor would fit Rockport Royal, but the ingredient is too damp. The smokes would get all soggy if I did it like this. Might as well dry out both the mint and lavender. Let's see here. All right, nice and dry. All right, let's see here. Okay, I've spiced up the tobacco, but I think it needs a couple more ingredients. Getting close now, but I think it's still missing one last thing. Now that's the smell of Rockport Royal. Can you buzz me in?
Sure.
Thanks. I brought you some smokes, Mom. Just like you wanted.
Good. Hand them over. Well, that wasn't so hard, was it?
No. A real breeze. You got your wish. Rose?
What's your obsession with her anyway?
It's complicated. Just work stuff. I held up my end. Your turn.
Well, Rose was a bully. Pure and simple. She got a kick out of the power she held over us. I was over the moon when they finally fired that bitch.
Fired, huh? For the bullying?
No, she got caught fucking a patient. Apparently it'd been going on for a while, too. She got the boot the next day.
Oh, wow. So, who is the patient? Is he still around?
I don't know. Happened in a different ward, supposedly.
All right. That's useful info. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. So, I guess that's that then.
What do you mean?
No reason for you to stay. You're gonna fuck off for another year, aren't you?
Keep this shit up and I just might.
You will. You're no daughter of mine. I didn't want to see it at first, but you're not her.
That's real nice.
You're an imposter. A fake. My Catherine would do everything in her power to get me out.
I can't deal with this. Nurse, we're done here.
Yeah, nurse, time to get this Jezebel out of here!
Take care of yourself, Mom. Christ. She had me fooled for a while, but it's still the same old Mom.
Here's the real fucked up thing. I'm worried that Rose's lover is going to be the guy who sent me that postcard. The one that's on my fridge that I looked at in episode 1. Wouldn't that be fucked up?
One more thing.
Yeah?
A little bird told me that Rose was fired for a relationship with a patient. Sound familiar?
Dios mío, are you trying to put me out of a job? I can't talk about that. The guy isn't even a patient here anymore. Just let it go.
He's not? Why? Discharged? Transferred? Dead?
Oh, fuck, my stupid mouth. No, I'm not saying anymore. Get out of here. This shit ain't appropriate.
Well, I guess that's that. It's getting late. I better get back to the office and have something to eat before the club opens. All right, I better head to the Club of Hearts. Hannah Verdu awaits. A postcard left by Jimmy Cochran, that strange old geezer I met at a mental institution a few years ago. He was discharged a year after we met, and for some reason, he seems to think I had something to do with it.
Alright, maybe not, but maybe still. It feels like Rose was fired recently, more recently than, like, over 2 years ago. So, I'll keep that one in the back of my mind, but we'll see.
Membership card, please.
Oh, shoot. I must have forgotten that.
No card, no entry. I'm going to have to ask you to leave, ma'am.
I was gonna ask on my way in why on earth I was able to go to Meadows. What kind of poetry club has a membership system?
Hello again, love. Oh, come join us.
Oh, evening, girls. Wow. Isn't this quite the crowd?
Hey, Kathy. Oh, Meta was just doing my reading.
This gal right here, her chakras are off the charts.
Huh. I'm well aware of those chakras of hers. Can I talk to you guys for a sec?
Sure. It's not like we're offended by your biker smell or anything.
Huh. That's good, I guess. I went to the Club of Hearts. You neglected to mention that it's members only, Meadow.
Oh, silly me. Well, it's members only.
Well, duh. So, you're a member?
Sure am. Got the card and everything.
Neat. Any chance I could borrow that membership card? Just for tonight, I promise.
Oh, I'd lend it to you, but I wouldn't want your chakra to get all over it. No offense.
You're killing me. Not this again. I took that photo you wanted. What's next? Dance like a fucking poodle?
Oh, wow. So much rage. This is the root of your problem, love.
She is right, you know. You need to learn how to handle your anger, Kathy.
Oh, geez, not you too. Well, fine. What can I do to fix my chakras again?
There isn't enough green in your life. I need you to bathe in green and immortalize it in a photo.
Bathe in green? I guess I'll go and try to figure out what the hell that means.
That's the spirit.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Nope, but I wish I did. Great name.
So I've upgraded that mirror you gave me.
Hooked on scrying already? This is a lovely piece. Very potent.
I don't want to show. What do you make of this?
Oh my goodness.
What?
This is thoroughly infused with trauma, highly destructive energy. Be very careful with it.
Whoa, is that what I think it is?
Yup. Found it at one of the crime scenes.
Impressive. And scary. Be careful out there.
I'll do my bestie, but no promises. Do you want to see the photo
Oh, no need.
Do you want...
You
I don't want to show that to them. Catch you later.
See you.
Take care, Cat.
My meat... I guess that could work, but I...
What the hell is that, girl? You trying to get mugged?
Oh, shut up. I'm just doing this to get this weirdo to give me a thing.
A thing? Uh-huh. I think someone's got the hots for a hippie.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's all good, girlfriend. You're hardly the first to humiliate yourself for some Class A poontang.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I think my boy JC will stay clear of this one. I doubt he'd like the thing very much.
Yes, that should be it. Time to get this back to Meadow.
Enter. Now that's what I'm talking about. Isn't that much better, love?
Sure. Got that shock. We're all sorted out. Wasn't humiliating at all or anything.
Here you are, as promised.
This card has got your picture on it.
Well, of course. What did you expect? It's my card.
Ugh, seriously, how do you expect me to enter the club with this?
Plastic surgery, maybe? And a wig?
Ugh, great plan. I'll get right on that. Maybe start by sticking my head in the oven to melt my face off.
Now, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
This one's actually very easy.
Catch you later, girls.
See you.
Take care, Cat.
Go back to our office, cut out our face from one of the pictures that we've taken, put it into the ID, and then laminate it with our laminator.
Standard pair of scissors. I mean, I could cut this up, but I'm not sure how much... All right, I've cut my face out of the photo. Now what? Not a bad idea, but I'll need some way to attach the photo. Maybe there's something in my office that could help? All right, the card is placed in the laminator. I can now use the machine to attach something to it. All done. Hopefully this is good enough to fool that bouncer at the club.
Just remember, my name is Meadow now.
It's Meadow's membership card for the Club of Hearts. It has my photo on it.
Membership card, please.
Here you go.
Thank you. Enjoy the Club of Hearts.
And I'll leave you with these parting words. What is in a name? Only words spoken, written, yet a soul defined. Thank you.
Huh. Who knew librarians had leisure time?
We also have AJ at the bar here. There was something here. A question mark. Oh. Trying to find Hannah.
Open mic haiku night, huh? Looks like anyone can go up on stage and perform. The Queen King of Two Suits longs for human connection and non-conformity, yet is caught in a painful loop of self-destruction. T. What is this cryptic nonsense? Somebody is messing with me. I don't want to cut that. These are the local rangers, huh? I'll keep the... No time for drinks. Ah, geez, here I was having a semi-good time, and who is here to ruin my day?
Rain, you conniving schemer. Conned your way in here, did you? There's no way in hell you're an actual member.
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about, buddy. I've been a proud patron forever.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter, Rain. I could rat you out, but luckily for you, I respect the hustle.
Well then, fellow hustler. Want to chat for a minute?
No, why not? I'm bored anyway. Everyone's too chicken to go up on stage.
So that pyre angle, huh? Pretty interesting.
You caught up, huh? Well, you know the drill. I ain't saying squat about the case.
So, Hannah Verdue. Got any juicy gossip to share?
Well, you know, dude looks like a lady. Can't get much juicier than that.
Guess I walked into that one. I only have myself to blame for expecting you'd have anything substantial to add.
Sucks to be you, Rain.
So, what do you think of this place?
It ain't bad. I first came here for work when I was covering the arts beats, and I grew fond of the place.
Poetry is your jam, huh? I honestly find that a bit hard to believe.
Believe what you will. I don't give a crap what you think.
I should probably keep that to my...
This got you in? Jesus, what a half-assed forgery. That bouncer should get his eyes checked.
I don't want to show... I bet you haven't got your hands on one of these babies.
Oh, damn. That's the exact design, isn't it? Where'd you get it?
Wouldn't you like to know? I don't want to show... You didn't write this, did you?
What are you on about?
Never mind. I don't want to show... I don't want to... I don't want to... You didn't...
What are...
Never mind. I don't want to... I don't want to... I don't want to ask him. How are the drinks here?
Well, they're not worth the price, I'll say that much.
I don't want to ask him. Open mic tonight, it seems. How does one write a haiku anyway?
Well, lass, Mr. Hopkins is about to teach you a little something about poetry. 3 stanzas, 5 syllables, then 7, then 5 again. Rain is a dummy, whereas Art is a shrewd man. Universe aligned. 575.
All right, let's see. Receding hairline, arrogance personified. It's Art Hopkins, folks. 575.
Yeah, you got it. You should definitely go up on stage tonight. I could use some schadenfreude.
I don't want to ask. So, Hannah Verdue, got any juicy gossip to share?
Well, you know, dude sucks.
I don't want to ask. I'm gonna.
Later.
Probably just leads to a. Hannah?
All right, move along. Madame Verdue doesn't want to be disturbed.
Oh, but I just need a quick word.
Yeah, you and everybody else. Unless she asks for you, it ain't gonna happen. Feel me?
All right, fine, relax. Guess I'll have to try and attract attention somehow. Ah, guess the name is a card game pun. Maybe this place used to be a casino or something.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Self-destructive cycle. Queen of Kings. Beating Hearts. Skin on skin. Break free. Beyond the norms. Is that 5? Past broken vows. Pain. Amid self-doubt. Outside the bounds. I don't know what I'm aiming for. The cycle of self-destruction or the fact that she's trans. Let me try beyond the norms first. Skin on skin, break free. Beyond the norms. Nothing's right. Peace is found. Beyond the norms. I feel like that's 5. Pain subsides. Tears stream down. So these are all 3. Stars align. Nothing's right. So maybe beyond the norms is 4. Broken minds break free. Beaming smiles, beating hearts, trembled thoughts, shattered walls, numbing pills. Beating hearts break free. Trembled thoughts break free. On the norms, peace is frowned. Regret, I don't think is quite right. Anguish, chaos, struggle. was hoping there'd be something more cyclical here. The cycle of self-destruction, right? Justified, left behind, such a high, a wild ride. Here at last, feels so right. Chaos feels so right, maybe? Freedom feels so right? Jumbled thoughts break free. Beyond the norms, peace is found. Freedom feels so right.
Jumbled thoughts break free. Beyond the norms, peace is found. Freedom feels so right.
That one could have used more closeness, more bonding.
For real.
More closeness, more bonding. Bonding. More closeness, more bonding. Is there any other closeness in here?
Jumbled thought.
It lacked that edge, that trauma.
You ain't lying.
Edge, trauma. Throbbing pains. I thought there was one that felt like it was, yeah. Edge of that trauma. Booze-filled nights cut deep. Beyond the norms, peace is found. Bonding feels so right. I don't know. I'm just brute forcing this one now.
Booze-filled night.
Oh, just lovely.
Nice.
It had it all.
Indeed. Felt that one.
Who is she? Get her up here.
For sure, boss. Hey, you.
Yes?
Madame Verdu would like to speak to you. Have a seat.
All right, great. Thanks.
Hello, darling. Why, aren't you a doll?
I might be a doll, but don't you get any ideas about playing with me?
Oh, what a breath of fresh air. This place usually reeks of sycophancy. It gets tiring, you know.
I can imagine that.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that your performance was nothing short of divine. Well done.
Thanks. I've never written a poem before, so there's that.
Incredible. And you went up on stage just like that.
Well, I needed to get your attention. I've been told you have information I need.
That's so. A woman on a mission, are you? I'm eager to learn more.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
I don't know much about the murders, but as a person with an ear to the ground culturally, I've noticed a shift.
Yeah? In what way?
People are more nervous, distrustful, on edge. The subject matter expressed on stage has been darker, too.
Yeah, I can see that. Serial killers tend to put a damper on things. Do you know Deborah Sinclair?
Of course. Lovely woman. She will be missed.
You knew her personally, I take it?
A little, but I wouldn't call us more than acquaintances. She was fascinated by my journey to become a woman, though. Even considered writing a book about the subject.
Oh, interesting. Could that have been what her next novel was about?
I doubt it. Last I heard, it was some story about a mental institution. But I don't know the details.
Dun dun dun.
Do you know anything about the young woman who was burned to death by the Soothsayer up on Constance Hill?
One thing comes to mind. Have you read up on the history of Constance Hill?
I've been meaning to.
Well, in the old days, that place was a famous site for burning witches at the stake.
Oh, right. Doesn't the name itself come from some woman who died there too?
Yes, Constance Phillips. She was one of the last women executed for witchcraft in America.
Interesting. So it would seem that Jane Doe met a similar fate.
Sadly, yes.
Do you know anything about Benedict Townsend, the deacon killed by the Soothsayer?
Honey, men of the cloth and I run in different circles, to say the least.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Nothing much. I was acutely ignorant of them until the Soothsayer brought them into the limelight.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Never heard of it.
What do you know about Eric Holloway, the second Soothsayer victim?
Nothing much. I'd just be regurgitating common knowledge.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first Soothsayer victim?
Nothing revelatory, I'm afraid. Just what we've all read in the papers.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Never heard of it.
Pyre. Someone told me that you might be able to get that?
Ah, a fellow connoisseur. Sorry to disappoint, but I haven't been able to procure pyre. Not for a lack of trying.
Damn. Well, if somebody like you can't get it, it's gotta be impossible.
I never claimed to have superpowers, darling. But from what I have gathered, a curious nameless duo is behind pyre. A man and a woman.
Interesting. What can you tell me about them?
Very little. The man is supposedly tall, bold, and an intimidating figure. The woman stays in the background, from what I understand. There are rumors circulating about their unusual behavior, too. Apparently, they are quite picky with their clientele, conducting some sort of interviews to separate the wheat from the chaff.
Strange. How close have you come to tracking these people down?
Not very. My best lead is a graffiti artist by the name Faze. That's Faze.
Okay. What's his deal?
Well, the word on the street is that he had direct contact with the pyre dealers. And his experience with pyre had a profound effect on him. Supposedly, he's quite obsessed with it.
I see. Know where to find him?
Alas, I don't.
Well, this is still very useful information. Thanks. So, what's your deal, Hannah? You come from a wealthy family, right?
Oh, how dull. I've enjoyed our little foray so far, and this is my leisure time. Let's not turn this into a boring interview.
This is a nice place you've got here.
Thank you, darling. It's just a little pet project of mine. I've always been fascinated by language. And in my opinion, there is no purer form of language than poetry.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
No. I have no recollection of that name.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No. I'm not familiar with that person.
We don't need to talk. Yeah, right, suicidal.
Gearing up for pride, darling?
Something like that. What do you think about this?
Huh? Oh, somebody gave you pointers on what kind of poetry I like?
Seems that way. Any idea who wrote this?
Not really. I'm vocal about my preferences, so it could be almost any of the regulars.
I don't want... What do you know about...
Nothing.
I don't want to... no. This is a nice...
Think I've...
Not a very hot...
It's been quiet.
It'll probably pick up as the average. Your bodyguard is pretty intimidating.
Oh, Lee. He may look like a killer, but he's a sweetheart. He's been with my family for a long time.
No need to ask about that. No need to ask. All right. I have places to be. See you around.
Enjoy the rest of your night, darling.
All right. I think I've got what I needed from here. Time to head back, but I'll stop by Lucas's place on my way home.
Please be alive, please be alive, please be alive.
Wish I could have seen that performance. Never figured you for the artistic type.
When there's this much money on the line, my type tends to be of the flexible variety.
Wow, sounds like it paid off. This Verdú person give you some good info, right?
Oh, you betcha. Let's talk. So, Rose Taylor, I've made a little progress, but I was hoping for more.
All right. If you want, we can try to untangle it together.
Well, okay. Apparently, she was fired for screwing a patient, but that person is no longer at the facility for reasons unknown.
That would explain the failed marriage. She's caught in the act, they fire her, the husband files for divorce?
Makes sense. And then sometime after that, she's murdered in the azure sky by this lover of hers, possibly?
If the husband was cleared, this paramour, if released at the time, would certainly be a prime suspect, yes.
Surely the KPD must have been swarming him like flies on a turd then.
Indeed. My source at the KPD said no arrests yet. So either patient X isn't our guy, or he's a slippery fuck, and they simply don't have enough on him.
Okay, good to know. This pyre business is just getting stranger and stranger.
Yeah? How so?
I learned today that the dealers don't just give out the drug for free. Their clientele has to pass some sort of test first.
Yes, I've heard those rumors too. The drug dealers quiz the junkies before they get a fix. Bizarre.
Bizarre indeed. This is looking more and more like organized experiments.
I agree. It seems like these dealers are carrying out a deliberate plan. The question is, was murder always part of that equation?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question. Do you happen to know a lady by the name of Caldwell?
No. Should I?
If you're interested in solving the Soothsayer case, yeah.
Bold words. Care for a trade?
Maybe. Let's keep talking and we'll see. Have you been able to learn anything about the people behind Pyre?
Nada. They're a fickle bunch. You?
I did hear that it's supposed to be a man and a woman working together.
Small progress, I suppose.
Does the name Faze mean anything to you?
It does, actually. Do you have his real name?
Nope. I just found out that he existed an hour ago.
Then I'm one step ahead of you on that one. Quid pro quo?
How about Caldwell for Faze?
Deal. You first.
Fine. So there's this old African-American lady, Tabitha Caldwell. She owns a flower shop, Tabby's Garden. She was fingerprinted in the 1960s for some stupid, harmless crime. Now get this. Her prints ended up on an obsidian shard that I picked up in Deborah's cabin, right next to where the last murder occurred.
Holy moly, is our killer an old lady florist? Sounds pretty far-fetched. But maybe that's how she's been able to evade the authorities.
My thoughts exactly.
Well, don't leave me hanging. Have you followed up yet?
We'll get there. Your turn.
All right. FaZe's real name is Corey Finnegan. He's one of those underground anarchist types. A junky graffiti artist with no fixed address. His name kept popping up when I was doing research on Pyre. Supposedly, he's met the dealers in person.
Nothing new to me except his name. Surely the bombshell I just handed you is worth more than that.
I'll tell you what. I got a few contacts looking for Finnegan. If I hear anything about his whereabouts, I'll let you know.
All right, Tabitha. I went to her shop, and I shit you not, she's got actual obsidian mirrors for sale right up front.
Whoa. Either we found the most arrogant killer of all time, or...
These were accidental prints left on mirrors that the Soothsayer bought from her at some point.
Did you confront her?
No, I didn't want to tip my hand so soon. I plan to follow up on my other leads first.
Good idea. Even if she's involved in the murders, you need a stronger case to hand over to the KPD. Lots to think about.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. I don't. Someone keeps leaving me these weird-ass notes.
Bizarre. I can't make much sense of this.
I don't want to ask. We talked about that.
What's that?
Not. Apparently. Either. I don't want to. You bet.
I'm glad.
Okay, that should be everything.
Understood. I'll be up for a while longer if you come up with more things to discuss.
Great. I'll... All right, that's all I had for today. Same time tomorrow?
Sure, but I might be a bit late. There's this place I'm scoping out. But you know, for a non-team, we're not doing so bad, are we?
Huh. I guess not. Goodbye, Lucas.
Bye, Kathy.
Hey, you little menace. Miss me? You better. Ugh, what now?
Hey, how about that drink? Beautiful.
Jesus, Josh, buddy, it's late. Maybe another time, all right?
You know what I fucking think?
Nope, but I have a feeling you're gonna tell me.
There's never gonna be a fucking another time, is there? You'll just keep squeezing whatever you can out of people. It's what you do.
Let's talk about this when you're sober. You need a bed, Josh, not more drinks.
Why? You got one, yours available? It's the least you could do, seeing as what your little fucking stunt cost me.
What are you babbling on about? The fingerprint thing?
Yeah, they suspended me. Why do you think I'm shit-faced like this? I aced up my ass, and those bastards want to make an example out of me. I could lose my job.
Shit, that sucks. But I didn't force you to do anything, did I?
That's so... so easy for you to say. You knew I still got a thing for you. You knew you could use me. Like you use everyone.
You've known me since high school, Josh. I've always been a bitch. Miss a fucking memo?
I guess it seemed like you'd changed. I don't know why.
People never change, Josh. They just get better at hiding their inner asshole. Go home before I call some actual cops. Christ almighty, what a train wreck. Time to get our asses to bed, Mildred.
Lock the door before you go? Could you lock the door before you... No? Okay, alright then.
Ugh. What's burning? It stings my eyes.
My name is a room.
Oh my god. Are you Jane Doe?
That's not my name. My name is a room.
I don't understand.
You will. When you reach our house, you will.
Dang.
All right, time to track down Corey Finnegan.
Day 3 done. I do feel a little bad about Josh. Like, obviously sucks that he got suspended for that. I don't think Kathy handled it as well as she could have, but she isn't technically wrong. Like, she didn't make him do it. Let him on, sure, but his own fault for falling for it. Maybe get it in ready next time. Maybe get something more than a promise. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, weird. My name is a room. Name is a room. I'm gonna find her house. Her name is a room. Abby? Abby? Was she like a nurse or something? Or a nun or something? That's like my first guess. Anyways, I'll see y'all in episode 4. Take it easy.